So we just got through with the oil change and the replacing of the spark plugs. So we're getting ready to go meet up with my boy June, and we're going to see about installing some of these lights in the cabin of our Tacoma X-Runner there. All right, she's heading in there. And off she goes.
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we begin the first steps of restoring our 2012 Toyota Tacoma X-Runner back to showroom quality, basically. So I've already washed and detailed it a little bit, and I cleaned underneath the engine bay and made sure it's really nice and clean and everything. And even though the dealership told me that they did an oil change already, I'm taking it in to do an oil change with the oil that I prefer, and ordered some spark plugs as well to do the spark plugs. So I'll show you guys. So I went with these spark plugs here. Let's see if I can show you. Oh, come on, there we go. Yeah, so I got these Denso Iridium long life spark plugs. So I got that. Got my OEM Toyota filter, and this is the oil that I'm going with, the Pennzoil Ultra Platinum Full Synthetic SAE 5W30. So that's what I'm doing, the oil change, and basically just going to make sure, have them top up all the fuels, make sure all the fluids, make sure everything is good. I got a bunch more parts on order that's starting to come in. I'm gonna flush out the transmission fluid, or change out the transmission fluid, and also change out the rear diff fluid. I got a new head unit coming in. There's a lot, man. So this is part one, step one to getting this thing back to showroom quality. And yeah, man, so let's head out to the dealership. Let's see how this goes. All right, so we're out here at Bev Smith Toyota, and we're checking out some of the stuff that they got over here. So they're servicing my 2012 Tacoma X-Runner, getting some stuff done. And actually, I'm kind of annoyed because on the way down here, I got a rock chip on the windshield. I need to start driving a lot differently because I hate getting these rock chips. But I already got it priced out to get a new windshield, so that'll probably be another mod you see me doing to the X-Runner. Getting a Toyota factory windshield. I'm not even going to bother to do it through the insurance. I don't like, even though it's free, I just don't like the extra claims. So yeah, I'll probably just pay for that one out of pocket. But let's see what we got here. So we got, I think this is a Toyota Land Cruiser. So yeah, what do you guys think of this? This looks nice. I like the way it looks. It would be nice if it had I think the Turbo 6 would be nice, or even a V8. But I'm sure this is probably a 4-cylinder. But you guys comment below, let me know if you know what it is. Well, let's take a look and see. I think this one might be used. Yeah, so it's a Land Cruiser. What's up, man? Hey, do you know what powers this? What powers this? Is it V6 or is it a 4-cylinder? Or
it's a 4-cylinder.
Yeah, see, so it's a 4-cylinder.
But
so
with turbo and everything.
Yeah, so it's probably the same thing they got in the new Tacoma, right?
Not really, because this is an iForce Max.
Oh, okay, yeah, they do have the iForce Max in the new Tacomas.
So, yeah.
All right, do you know how much this one costs?
About 70.
About 70?
Yeah.
See, and that's the problem. I'm not spending about 70 for a 4-cylinder. I'm sorry, Toyota. It looks nice, but it's not like 70K nice. But yeah, I'm gonna go see how the progress is going on the X-Runner and check out and see what else they got over here. But Toyota, come on, man, you gotta do better than that. All right, so we just got through with the oil change and the replacing of the spark plugs. When I get home, I'll show you guys the old spark plugs. But let's take a look underneath the hood and see what she came out like, you know, with the oil change. If there's, because sometimes, you know, people don't do things the way how they're supposed to, but let's see. So, all right, there's a new oil filter put in place there. I don't see any draining, so that's good. Looks like he got in good to do the spark plugs. Everything looks like pretty much buttoned down. Yeah, so I'm gonna take it for a drive. Let's see how this goes, man. I'll let you guys, you know, I'll let you know if I notice any difference. So I did switch from the nickel spark plug to the Denso Iridium Long Life. So let's see how it drives. All right, so driving it now, I would say it feels pretty much the same, except the ignition, like it turned on a little bit faster and the car seems a little bit more eager to go. I did ask the technician about the state of the oil, and he said the oil was really clean, so I can tell that the dealership did do their oil change there. But I looked at the spark plugs, and I'll show you guys the spark plugs in a little bit, and the spark plugs, they look like to be in good shape, but they were the nickel base. They weren't iridium, they weren't even platinum. They were like the nickel-based spark plugs, and they were a little bit worn, so that would explain why it didn't feel like it was firing properly on all cylinders. But now it feels as though it is, and I feel like I can pretty much take it anywhere. Like, it's very well built, and I don't know, man, this is just an awesome truck, man. And it never fails. Every time I show up at a dealership or anywhere, and all the sales guys were crowding around. I wish I would have pulled up my phone and or GoPro and recorded that, but yeah, they were all crowded around the X-Runner, and it's like, man, they definitely don't build trucks like these anymore, you know. And they were just appreciating the aesthetic beauty of it. But as far as like the drive so far, like, it's a little bit more responsive, and it just feels solid, man. But I'll like take it home and do more of a review on the driver dynamics and everything of it, because as you know, driving manual and recording is not the easiest thing to do while holding a big old phone, because I'm recording with my phone. So you guys let me know if you like the quality versus the GoPro, because in this video I used both GoPro and the phone. Right now I'm using the phone, so you let me know which one you like better. All right, so we're getting ready to go meet up with my boy June, and we're going to see about installing some of these lights in the cabin of our Tacoma X-Runner there, and we're going to try and see if this fits for the headlight to give us that LED light look. So yeah, let's head out. Let's see how this goes. All right, so we got a large amount of mods done. Those are the front headlights. We didn't do the fog lights yet. I think I'm going to keep the fog lights incandescent. I like the white and yellow look. Kind of makes it look very retro. But you guys comment below and let me know what you think. So I just got in. Well, I'll go over some of the parts and stuff like there. I'll go over and kind of let you know all the things that we got done. But one of the things that I got to do is to swap out this head unit here, because I'm able to link my Bluetooth with the phone, but not with the voice. So in order to link with the Bluetooth here, you have to hit this button, hold it down, and let me see. Oh, I gotta have the volume. So let me stop the music. All right. So let's turn the volume up. You gotta.
Bluetooth audio setup.
Yeah.
Push the talk switch and say pair audio player, select audio player, change name, list audio players, set passkey, or delete audio player.
Race car friends. Right.
Already selected.
All right. So that's how you do the Bluetooth audio, right? So let me
Cancelled.
see. All right, so you hit that, you can cancel it. Whoa, all right. And then if you want to set up your phone, I think you can hold this down.
Welcome to the hands-free phone system.
Right.
The hands-free system enables usage of a mobile phone without needing to handle the phone. To operate, use voice recognition and the select knob. Before using the hands-free system, a phone needs to be paired. After pairing, to use the system, push the talk switch and say a command after the beep. Please keep in mind that the help command may be used at any time. Entering phone setup to begin the pairing process.
Phone setup. Phone setup. Let me try this. Yeah, hit setup. Do I... Phone setup.
Pardon?
I hit this button. Phone setup.
Pardon?
It's not recognizing. Okay, let me try it again. Phone setup.
Pardon?
Oh my God. Setup.
Pardon?
Yeah, I'm trying it. It's just not reading. I'll try it again. Setup.
Pardon?
Phone setup.
Pardon?
Yeah, so that's the problem that I've been running into. So I'm just going to cancel it.
Canceled.
Yeah. So I tried it a bunch of different ways. I was actually able to get past that point at one point, but it just wasn't working out. So I ordered a brand new head unit. So this is like from the 2012 Tacoma X-Runner, and it makes it so that you have to do your Bluetooth with the audio like that. I ordered one that's touchscreen and has the built-in navigation, which will also allow me to use the backup camera. So the backup camera right now is here in the mirror. If I put it in reverse, see, yeah, it does that right there. But I'll take it out of reverse and it goes back right there to the compass and everything. But when I set it up, I'm going to try to get it to where it goes through the head unit here. So let me pause here for a little bit, and I'll take you guys in the back and show you what it looks like with some of the parts and everything that we got. So let's go. So this is what we got to do our for our rear diff, for the limited slip differential. We got the Redline synthetic oil 75W90, and that's what we're going to do to switch out the rear diff fluid. And this is what we got for our transmission fluid. So this is the Redline synthetic oil MT90, and this is ultra high performance lubricant for manual transmission. All right, so that's what we got there for that. You guys must have seen in the last video, I got the official TRD shift knob here. So this is the old shift knob. Yeah, I put the old shift knob in here. You know, it's funny. I think I have one of these from one of my older X-Runners somewhere. I just don't know where it is. But yeah, that's the TRD shift knob right there. So we already got that installed. So that's done. What else? Oh yeah, I kept telling you guys I'll show you what it looks like. The old spark plugs. So these are the old spark plugs here. Let's see. So these are the spark plugs that were in there. These are Denso K20HRU11, and these are actual nickel based spark plugs. Let me see if I could you can see it on some of them. Denso, well, if you look it up, you'll see that these are nickel based. But yeah, this is what they look like. So they weren't like in bad shape per se, but still felt better, and the car definitely responds better with the new spark plugs in there. I also had to get 2 new key fobs. This one isn't programmed, but the other one is, because when the car came, it came with 2 keys but 1 key fob. So that's something that we had to change as well. I'm probably going to go get these done with another friend of mine, because Like I had my friend that installed these for me. He just did them free of charge. Shout out to you, June. Like June, he has a YouTube channel called June's World. You guys go subscribe to him and check him out. Like he does a lot of jet ski and stuff. But yeah, he looked out for me and installed these. Well, he installed the new ones. This is what the old ones look like. So these are like the old incandescent light bulbs that came with the car. That's what they look like. So these are going to use to replace like the backup light, the interior lights and stuff like that. I'm also going to be getting the car painted, and I got to replace this, which is this part right here. So we're going to be replacing that cover and getting it painted. And yeah, so that's another thing that's getting done. And I'll show you guys the brand new head unit that I'm waiting to install it, because I also ordered some new speakers as well. But so this is from the 2016 Tacoma here, and let's see if I can show you guys what it looks like. Actually, let's take these out first. Take one. So that's a bracket, mounting bracket there. That's a second mounting bracket there. And let's see. And yeah, so that's the brand new head unit there. So we're going to be installing that, and has pretty much everything that we need. I'll be able to do the Bluetooth through the screen, so that's going to be a plus. It's going to be pretty awesome. And yeah, man, like I think so. Once those are done, once we get all those done, then I'm going to probably get it painted first. Like we're going to redo all the paint chips and like all these little things like that there. All those little things we're gonna basically repaint the whole truck and fix any little dents and little, you know, anything that's wrong with it aesthetically. We'll get those things fixed, and then we're gonna redo the interior. I'm gonna do the interior. Yeah, that's another little thing right there. Yeah, you can see that. So there's a lot of little like nicks and scratches that we got to get fixed. So what I'm thinking about doing is either continuing with this blue and had that be the interior, or we can go with a crimson red and let that be the interior, and the interior be like here, 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 here. Or we may go with black and continue with the black and just go with the blue stitching. So it'll be this color blue stitching all the way through all the seats. And then obviously it'll be like a leather or vinyl or something like that. That is going to be, I want to make sure it's going to be basically bulletproof as far as like when I let the kids in and stuff, like don't have to worry about it getting messed up or anything like that. But it's going to look good and it's going to feel good, and it's going to be like a nice fit for the truck. But that's some of the stuff that we got done. I got to take it out to go get tinted. So let's head out. Let's get it tinted real quick and let's see what that looks like. And we'll continue up the video from there. So let's go. All right, so it's going in for surgery. This is what it looks like right now. So I'm not doing the front windshield. We normally do the strip. I'm not doing it this time because we're going to be replacing this windshield because it was like a little crack in it. So we're going to be replacing it. But we're doing the front windows. And, you know, every time I'm doing tints, I'm always doing it at Sunstop or window tinting.
That's right.
All right, and this is up in, is this considered Palm Bay or Melbourne?
This is kind of on the border, but I think we consider it Melbourne.
Melbourne, okay, yeah. So if you're in Melbourne, Florida, come see my guy, man. They take care of us big time.
That's right.
I was gonna say, yeah, the clutch has got to be all the way in. All right, she's heading in there. goes. Let's go. All right, so first official aesthetic mod is done. All right, that's what the tint looks like there. I like it, man. It came out dope. Like I said, man, I only get my tints done at Sunstopper Window Tinting. Like, they're the only people that I trust to work on them. And they kept it real with me. Like, I wanted to do the windshield, but he was like, yeah, if you're going to replace the windshield, don't bother. Just come back and do it when you get the new windshield in. So that's what we're going to do. So, yeah, I got a lot of work to do on this truck, but there's a lot that's been done already. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. But you guys comment below. Let me know what you think. How do you like the window tint on our 2012 Tacoma X-Runner? I think it came out looking fire. We got the first set of mods done. First steps in restoring this thing back to OEM plus showroom quality. So let me go over some of the things that I did so far. So, well, one of the first things that I did when I ordered new floor mats. I don't have the floor mats installed yet because they're in the garage. Like, I don't have them installed because I plan on painting the vehicle, because it has like a bunch of little things like that and this. So I'm going to get the whole vehicle repainted. So that's another thing that we're going to be doing. I did an oil change, as you guys saw. I went ahead and let me see. Oh yeah, did an oil change. We swapped out the spark plugs for some iridium spark plugs. They were like on some nickel spark plugs, so that wasn't great. So yeah, so we got it. We got some Denso iridium long life spark plugs put in there. Topped off all the fuels, and then something that I told you guys I was going to do. So I didn't do it all the way, but I swapped out the lights for the headlights, the front lights here. So I swapped those out, but I left the fog lights in for now just to see what they look like, you know, with each other. I'll turn the car on in a little bit and I'll show you guys. Let's see. I ordered a shift knob, a Tacoma shift knob. So I'll unbox this at the same time. It's a TRD shift knob. So let's unbox this in real time with you guys. See what it looks like. And take this out. And bam. So that's the shift knob there. So we're going to be, man, it matches perfectly. All right. So that's something that we got there. Let me see. Oh yeah. So I have a new OEM, a newer, I think it's like a 2016 OEM head unit coming in. And so we're going to swap that out. And we're also going to swap out the speakers for some better speakers, because if you guys know these trucks, the speakers aren't that great. We're going to swap out the seats to leather seats. At first, I was going to go like a deep crimson red, but you guys comment below and let me know. Should I go with red or should I just go with black? Because if it's black, it'll just blend in with the floor. It'll be like black, 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 and, you know, go with the floor. Because I've had that in one of my other X-Runners, so yeah, I can do that, or I can make it crimson red. You guys comment below, let me know. And I'm going to swap out the actual speaker in the subwoofer for a more powerful speaker. And then, so once the interior is done and all the body work and stuff is done on the car, because yeah, there's also like a dent there and other little dimples around the car. So we're going to fix up the car, fix up all the body work stuff. And let me see. So I got the shift knob, floor mats, new head unit, new speakers, paint the whole car, redo the interior. I already did the spark plugs and oil change, and the car is running like amazingly. Oh yeah, also got rear diff fluid. So we're going to change out the rear diff fluid. We're going to change out the transmission fluid. And once all of that is done, the car is painted and everything looks like brand new, that's when I'll get into the performance. I'm going to do some headers. I'm probably going to do some Doug Thorley long tube headers. And then I'm going to do a TRD intake or an AFE cold air intake. And, oh, I forgot. Yeah, you guys saw it earlier. Yes. I also did the tint on the window here. So, yeah, you guys can see that. We got the tint going. So, did the tint. And, oh, yes, I did not do the front strip because I plan on swapping out this for a new OEM windshield, so I'm going to be swapping out the windshield. Let's see, so windshield swap, then I'll do the front strip, and then then I'm going to do Doug Thorley long tube headers. I'm going to do probably an AFE cold air intake. Then I'm going to do a throttle body, and I'm going to see how I'm going to do an exhaust. I'm going to do a MagnaFlow exhaust. So we'll do the exhaust, and once all of that is done, then I may potentially go with a Magnuson supercharger and see how it goes. But I might do like I might do an NA build and see what it's like once it's NA, because these things are pretty quick with the right NA build as well. So you guys comment below, let me know what you think. Like, do you like what you hear so far? Do you like what we've done so far? And this is just like step one. We're going to keep going and going. By the time I'm done, my guess is that this thing is probably going to be around 450 wheel horsepower, and it's going to be one of the cleanest trucks you've ever seen. But you guys comment below, let me know what you think. And yeah, man, that's it for this one. This is just a quick introductory to everything that we're doing to this truck. And I hope you guys are going to be along for the whole build, and you'll see the befores and afters. Actually, you know what? Let me turn on the car so you can see what the lights look like, because you saw what it looked like before. I'll put in a quick clip so you can see what it looked like before. So this is the combination that I plan on having on the channel ultimately. Is our 2012 Tacoma X-Runner combined with a 6th gen Camaro SS1 Elite. It looks just like this. So that's what it looks like now that we've upgraded the lights. So the headlights are LEDs, and the fog lights are still the incandescent. But you guys see what it looks like there now. Comment below, let me know if you like this look. Or should I make the fog lights LEDs as well? Let me know. Let me know if you want to see the fog lights be LEDs and just make it all like that, or kind of keep that old school look with, like, the LEDs up top and the yellow down below. But you guys comment below and let me know what you think. But yeah, man, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And with that, Race Car Friends out. All right, so I know a lot of you are like, man, how you gonna do groceries and stuff in your X-Runner? It's easy, I'll show you. First of all, you got suicide doors in the X-Runner, so just gotta show you that first. So that's how you do that. The rear. Now, let's go over to this side and show you how we do our groceries, right? So on this side, got all the cold stuff right there. So I can just close that up right there. And then, bam, all of our water, everything right there. Still got room to spare. See, because this has a 6-foot bed, so works out perfect. So just want to show you, you can get groceries done in our 2012 Toyota Tacoma X-Runner. Let's go.